or if you have any questions, make sure that you are logged into the quizzes and that you participate in the lesson. If you do not do so, then you will not be earning any points for your participation, which is a basic level way to earn points. Also, please remember to pay attention because even though this is going to be recorded and placed into the LMS, as well as replayed via YouTube, it's easier to reinforce what you had experienced already. So try your hardest to stay engaged in the lesson, even if you're a little bit lost. Practicing while we are working is going to assist you with actually mastering the content. Everybody knows that we are currently doing the letter of invitation. In our last session, we discussed the importance of the letter of invitation. We said what it is used for. We also talked about why it must be written the way that it should be written, as well as its cultural importance. So today we're going to focus on how to effectively write a letter of invitation. We're going to focus on how to effectively write a letter of invitation, okay? So now let's go back and look at the prompt. I'm gonna reverse the thing a little quickly. So we're reading and we're analyzing the prompt. The prompt says you are organizing an online youth conference for your graduating class. Write a letter to your favorite celebrity inviting them to give a presentation at the conference. In your letter, include details about the conference. You must invite them to give a presentation and say why you are inviting them, and then say what their presentation should be about. Okay, now, we know that the topic is what the letter should be about. We're going to look at this prompt. What is the letter about grade 9? Go ahead.
I think it's about a favorite celebrity giving a speech to a youth conference.
Okay, now let's break this down. The celebrity is the person that you are inviting. But when you want to know what it is that you are going to be coming to, what are they going to be looking for? Which details are they going to be looking for in the letter? You're inviting someone to something. So what are you inviting the person to?
A youth conference.
So what is the
A
topic of
youth,
the letter?
Pardon me?
What is the topic of the letter?
a youth
A youth
conference.
conference.
Thank you. The topic of the letter is a youth conference. That is what you want the person receiving the letter to focus on. Okay? By extension, it is a youth conference for your graduating class. So that automatically puts you in character. Which character are you playing at that moment?
The student about to
The
graduate.
organizer of the conference.
Yes, you are playing the organizer of the conference, but as the organizer, you are who? Who are you?
The main
A
character.
student.
You are a student who is about to
Graduate.
graduate. So the topic of the letter is the youth conference, but you're writing from the perspective of a student who is about to graduate, okay? All right, that was less painful than I thought it would be. Let's see who is paying attention. You have 30
Student
seconds.
character.
Everybody should be participating. Okay, you have 5 seconds left, grade 9, quickly. Get your responses in. I'm not giving any extra time. And time is now up. Okay, guys. So let's see what you did. Let's see what you did. Oh my goodness. A class party, one person chose that. A concert, grade 9, grade 9, grade 9. Who? It said, the prompt said that you are having a conference. So why is it that some of you chose graduation? Why is it that some of you chose class party? Why is it that some of you chose concert performance? This shows us that we did not read the prompt, grade 9. This is the biggest issue. I explicitly answered or walked you through answering that question because I wanted you all to know what in particular you were writing for, and some of you still wrote graduation. Now, I am judging you, but I also want to know why is it that some of you chose graduation? Please know that I'm able to see when I check the chart who wrote graduation, so don't hide. Just let me know. If you chose graduation, why did you choose graduation? Go ahead, Zion. Go ahead, Ariana.
I can't join the quizzes link because it says the game has finished. Even though I finished.
Sorry, my
Ariana.
hand was up last time.
Okay. Ariana, darling, click joinmyquiz.com and then go to 271460. That email that you're trying to access, that was your homework, your review homework from 2 days ago or from yesterday, which was supposed to have been completed for 9 o'clock.
I finished it last night.
Okay.
It was good.
But Ariana,
we have to redo it again.
No, Ariana, anytime you see us come into a new session, you always check the title bar at the top, and this is where the code is. I need y'all to be on the same page, please. Because I saw the notification come in. I didn't know it was you. So those of you who chose graduation, why did you choose graduation? We said that the topic is the student conference. Why did you choose graduation? I know why you did it. You chose graduation. Okay, Ronaldo. It says because it was about the class and the class that were graduating. Yes, but the graduating class is holding a student conference. There is a difference. So I'm staying on this point because I need you all to be able to differentiate the information as it is. So some of you read it out of context. And that's why I went to the extent of explaining that you are a student of the graduating class, but the topic is the youth conference that you would like the singer to speak to. Please stop leaving your comprehension skills in comprehension assignments because comprehension is included in every assignment that you're going to be doing. So let's move on to the next one. Let's see if you do a little bit better with this question. Remember, you are inviting someone to a youth conference. So think about all the things the person would need to know for the event. So you're going to type out or you're going to itemize a list of the things that people need to know in order to attend the event. Yes, Akari, the number of people. Yes, Chanel, the time. Yes, Celine, the date. Yes, Rihanna, the address. What else? And by address, I'm assuming you mean where it's going to take place. The location, yes, name of the event. Okay, good. Now, the person would need, Jeremiah, can you clarify that response, please? Where it is being held, the dress code, Sydney, that's a good one. Which date? Okay. What time, what date, time, place, and what is the theme? Excellent, Mary. The guest speaker. Shannon, who is the guest speaker? The guest speaker is provided in the prompt. Yes, Radisha, what we want them to talk about. Excellent. Okay, I don't feel so bad now. Dwight, don't put etc. Okay, you have to itemize, which means to write down everything. Zion, excellent. Zainab, excellent. Excellent. Zainab introduced the concept of the reason why this event is being held. Okay, Tajane, I see you. Okay, it's not the amount, it's the number. You use the word amount when you're talking about a volume of people that you cannot physically count, but up to 1,000, maybe 2,000 people, they're countable. So you want to say the number of people in attendance. Yes. Okay, Jeffson. All right, so you guys remembered some of the things. Please remember, with these open-ended questions, these are the best questions for you because you do get a point for actually attempting the answer. So please don't sit there and only have 34 responses out of 44 persons in the session, because you will not receive your point because you're not participating. Now, Ashanti, thank you so much for being thorough. But when I say itemize, I mean give me a list. I'm not asking you to write a paragraph. You really need to know the difference. Okay? I didn't ask for all of this, so please just be cognizant of that. Give me what I ask for, darling heart. Okay, Hope, thank you. Is there Alexis Burrows or somebody signed in as an Alexia or Alexis Burrows in here? Let me double check because I don't know who it is and they're not on my list. Okay, guys, so you have 8 seconds. The person would need date, time, how many people are attending, why it is being held. Good. 37 out of 44 with 0 seconds left on the clock. Thank you very much. So for the most part, many of you were able to say what needed to be included. Now we need to know how to organize this information. Okay? So now I would like for you to write all the details. This can be either in paragraph form or it can be as an itemized list that we will convert into a paragraph, but you need to write all the details about the school event being planned. Remember, you're writing about a student conference. So give the conference a name. Also say what the conference is going to be about, the date, time, and event, and purpose. You'll have more than enough time to flesh this information out. Remember, this is like writing a draft of it. Shannon, I need y'all to be careful, please. Listen, write it as a list, write it as a draft, okay? Write it as a draft. Write it as a draft. I don't want you in this planning phase to focus on writing sentences more than focus on presenting the details. You're not writing a paragraph per se, so do not begin to write it. This is more of a brainstorming session than it is Apple Top. It's more of a brainstorming session than it is for you to write a proper paragraph. Okay, you have about 1 more minute left, grade 9. Let's get it in. Okay, guys, 30 seconds in. Let's see. Ooh, child. Okay. About Career Day, helping students more about their future. 16th of March at 2 p.m. to 5 on the location, school, wear a mask, proper clothing. All right, never give up. This conference will be held April 9th. Look at my birthday, 4:30 p.m. It will be an online session. Good. It is to convince our 9th graders to never give up. That's a good one. It's Mona. Good. Chavez. The conference is called A Time to Grow Up, 1 p.m., March 21st, LW Young Junior High School. Life after, okay, life after graduating. That's good. Prepare students for what is ahead of them. All right. The importance of science. Okay. Teach the youth about the importance of science. It's quite clear that they don't appreciate science. Okay, UB, February 19th at 10 a.m. Look forward to your presence. All right, Zion, we have to talk about this, Zion, you jumped the gun, okay? And I like what you wrote here, but it wasn't specifically what I requested for this part. So we need to put, I don't know if you can screenshot this, but I'd like for you to screenshot your answer in particular, if you still have access to it, because this is a lot of the information that we need to organize for separate paragraphs, okay? Also, we need to talk about
my names wrong.
that. It's okay. I'll have access to it. But it's also, we do need to talk about the tone of 1 or 2 of the lines in here. So let's just remember that in this part, we're not supposed to be writing a paragraph. We're just supposed to be writing a list, notes, scribbling down ideas or thoughts, okay? Hi there, you're invited to the, see, same thing. So Zainab, I didn't really want a greeting right here, okay? Girls volleyball event taking place stadium on Sesame Street, all right. So what school y'all graduating from, Zainab, if you're at Sesame Street? No.
I don't know. That's why I say I wrote the thing wrong. I was on a whole nother topic.
Exactly. So let's avoid being on a whole other topic when we have something that we need to focus on. See, this is another thing. This particular paragraph is for a different paragraph in our writing. So what we need to do is we need to learn to organize our thoughts, okay? I asked, if you look at the prompt that was on the screen, it says the event day, time, location, purpose, and theme. And if you just read the prompt and you went down the line and you gave me specifically day, time, location, purpose, and theme, you would have gotten the full 5 points for this one task. So when you see me break down a question like this, it is because I want you to take a checklist of what is supposed to be included, and we need to practice that. So Derica has here conference, the theme, becoming you after graduation. So Derica, the purpose would be the explanation for why you're holding the conference, okay? The topic would be youth conference. The theme would be becoming you after graduation. The purpose would be showing young people how to find their way into their chosen fields after leaving school. That would be the purpose. The location, L.W. Young, Bernard Road, the day, October 12th, Friday, which would be, and then the time at 12 p.m. So you almost there, all right? Where on Mackey Street, Abigail? You holding the whole Mackey Street? All right, Rihanna has West School Conference, 12 a.m. Wednesday, April 10th, 2021. Seminar for 9th grade graduates. Lesson for 10. I don't understand what lesson for 10 is. So again, guys, I'm not going to be able to read all of these because of time constraints. Okay, Tajane has Move On to Greater is the name of my student conference. It's about graduating and going to better heights. I would like to encourage these students with motivational speaking. I will also bring celebrity guests called Oprah because I feel as though they can relate to her in so many ways. I'm quite sure that that's what you intended to write. So Tajane, it's a few of you that did this. Tajane, Zion, and one or two more of you. Hold on 1 second. Wait a second, because I'm looking at my screen and I don't see a hand raised, so nobody should be, excuse me, Miss Johnsoning me, okay? But yeah, hold on 1 second, Tajane, before I forget what I was about to say. So again, for this first paragraph, which would be introducing your audience or the speaker to what it is that you want them to do, you need to give them all the important information that they need to know immediately. So for me, Ms. Johnson, when I get invited to speak to an event, I browse the first paragraph, okay? I want to know what type of event is it. In that first paragraph, I need to know the day, the time, the location that I'm being invited to. Tajane, go ahead, and then after Tajane is Sydney.
I was going to turn in the other one was held at Great Swine Ballroom on Friday, 13th June at 2 p.m. And I have the theme for the event, but the time didn't run out.
Okay, no problem. That's good. Sydney, go ahead. Sydney, your mic open, baby, so you just speak. Okay, so guys, here's what I need us to remember, all right? When your invitee receives this invitation, if they are like me, and Ms. Knowles can confirm, or Ms. Knowles can offer her opinion or her finding, I need to know specifically what I am being invited to, when it is going to be, and then all this other pretty information about you telling people or providing more exposition on what you want them to do and cover. That comes in a different paragraph. Okay, I just need daytime, location, name of the event at the top. Okay, so let's move on to the next slide. Knowles, do you have anything you want to add to this?
No, you're correct.
Okay, we ain't trying to, I ain't gonna tell you no lie, honestly, when we go to speak, we ain't trying to read the whole letter. We don't, we really don't read the whole letter. Get to the point. Okay, so now, paragraph 1 is the introduction, okay? So in the first paragraph, you say who you are. You introduce yourself. You have a full name and your position, because most often it's going to be a cold introduction. The celebrity does not know you. The person you're writing to does not know you. And when we say full name, it's not, hello, I'm Bodine. Unless, of course, that is the professional name or the persona that I am writing from. But you are writing your full name. So let's keep in mind, and guys, screenshot if necessary. The first paragraph must have the introduction, your full name and your position. Dear so and so, colon. My name is Bodine Victoria. I am a well-known entertainer from the Bahamas. I'm writing because I would like to invite you to my event, Party in Paradise. Okay? Do we understand? That is literally
Yes,
4 lines.
Yes, ma'am.
4 lines. 4 lines. The first paragraph is about you introducing yourself. Okay? Then, remember that information I asked y'all for about fleshing out what is your event going to be? We're going to talk about including that in your second paragraph. This first paragraph has literally 3 lines. You do not open your letter with dear so-and-so, colon. We having this event on such and such a day, such and such a time at this particular place. The first thing I get asked is who you is? And why do I care? Who are you? And why are you writing me? It's rude. You don't just walk into somebody's office, especially if they're not expecting you, and don't introduce yourself. The first thing that you do is introduce yourself. And this is standard for all business letters, okay? Introduction. It's polite. Wait, hold on. I can reverse the thing. Has everybody taken note of what the expectation is for the first paragraph? What did I say you need to include? Your full name, your position. Why you are writing, which is the topic. Go ahead, Mary.
The name, invitation of the and give the name of the event.
Please, if you did not jot this down, do it now, because y'all know the next slide is going to be you all practicing the writing of this particular paragraph. And please note, I said it is a paragraph. So now we are not brainstorming. Now we are not listing. Now we are not free writing. We are writing a properly constructed paragraph using the guide that is currently on the screen. Therefore, there is no excuse for stupidness being handed in on the next slide. All right, time is up. So let me do. All right, okay, Jabez, we see you. So let's, Okay, guys, remember now, I need y'all to stay on top with me. Remember I said that I needed you to write down or to jot down or to make a note of that last slide, because only what was on that last slide is what I'm going to be asking for. That's girl. Okay. So the purpose for writing the letter, yes, based on paragraph 1, that should be in the introduction. This was missing. Those of you who said the day of the event, this is not going to be in our introductory paragraph. Remember I said that we free wrote the information about the event to help us to flesh it out. But you do need the name and the purpose. Yes, Tajane?
When I thought they meant what should be in like the first 2 paragraphs.
Okay, so I looking at how how grammatically incorrect this is. I understand. So just make sure that you read the question carefully, but also I provided the instruction. So I said it's only based on the paragraph structure that I gave you all just now, which would be the introduction. So everything that we do until I give you a different instruction is based on the introductory paragraph. Remember, I said the introductory paragraph should be introducing you by your full name and your position. It should say what the topic of the invitation is, and it should say the purpose for writing the letter or the name of the event, okay? So please just remember to focus on specifically what I said. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, guys, the time is up. Now, I would like for somebody to tell me what was missing from this one before I show you what the results should be. Go ahead, Celine.
It's the name of the event and your name.
Yes, the name of your event and your name. Now, what is wrong with the way that this is written besides those two things?
It doesn't have punctuation. Like it has punctuation at the end, but it doesn't have that much.
Okay, hold that thought, Celine. Zion, what is your thought?
I was gonna say punctuation.
Okay, what about the tone of this?
I was just gonna say the tone.
What about this? What about this is interesting in terms of the tone?
Like, it's very unprofessional because you cannot just pull up and say, I want you. You have to ask before you could just, because the person doesn't know you, especially it's a celebrity. You cannot just say, I want you to speak at our conference. You have to ask.
Okay, good. I'm very happy that both of you picked up on it. Yes, Zion and Celine, this could use some finesse in terms of the punctuation. Okay, so my biggest issue is don't tell me what to do and don't demand me to do something. The way that this is written, the way that it's written, because it is written and the person receiving it cannot hear the enthusiasm behind your voice. Because we speak very casually and very happily. This can be misread as being, this will put me off. Yeah, it can be misread as being rude. Okay, and it's something that I had to learn in person as well, especially when talking to people older than I am. So the purpose for writing the letter, it was there. You wanted them to speak at the conference, and the day of the event for the introductory paragraph was not necessary. Okay? All right. Y'all prepared for this next one? Everybody could get a point just by answering this question. Okay, Rihanna, you're the first person that said the tone. Good. Yes, the name, purpose of the letter. All right. Yes, Jefferson, that is correct. The name and theme of the event, that is correct, Chardonnay. Correct. Ednisha, Zion. Okay. Okay, Akia, Diamond. Okay, Javez. All right, keep it coming, grade 9. Good. Theme, advocate, T-H-E-A, sorry, T-H-E-M-E, theme. Okay, there's 33 of 48 students participating. Good. Jesus, where the rest of our children, where the other 18 of y'all that are normally here? Name who you are, the purpose, theme. Yes, it's Mona. Yes, all of this, full name, position, purpose, name of the event, the tone. Good. 40 out of 48 responses. Let's go. Let's get everybody their points. Purpose, correct. All right. It has a professional tone. Good. 6 more students left to respond. Y'all, let's go. You have 40 seconds left. Good. All right. Less than 30 seconds left. Let's go, guys. And as we wait on the clock to run out, I want us to just pay attention to this. Please note that the person did not ask, how are you doing? Or I hope your day is going well. Please receive this letter with my best intentions. They do not give a double greeting in this letter paragraph. They get straight to the point. A mistake that is made by quite a number of you who write letters is that you give a double greeting as though you were writing a friendly letter. When you are writing a business letter, hold on one second. So when you are writing a business letter, grade 9, you have to ensure that you do not over introduce yourself. It is impolite to ask somebody in a business letter how you are doing, and it is a waste of their time. So please be careful of boundaries. Now, in addition to that, notice that it is not repetitive. You are introducing yourself as being in charge of prize giving, or the student is introducing themselves as being responsible for prize giving. But they are also saying that I want you to speak at our prize giving conference, which would be the youth conference, because prize giving is a youth event. Then it gives the title of the conference, and then you pay them a compliment. And this compliment is that you would be the perfect keynote speaker. So they know that they would be the person that is doing the main speaking at this event. Straight to the point. Now, let's get a little bit of practice in. Remember the prompt. You are responsible for your youth conference, and you want to get the celebrity to speak. So we are writing using that exact same prompt. Guys, you have 1 more minute. 1 more minute. I changed the screen because I don't want you to see what everybody else is writing. Hallelujah. Okay, Fitbit. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna walk. Salvation and glory, honor and power to the Lord God. Lord God is almighty, omnipotent, wonderful. Okay, guys, time is up. Does anybody need any extra time? I'm going to restart it. If you would like to redo yours,
Yes,
if you'd
ma'am.
like to redo yours, you have another 3 minutes. It shouldn't take 3 minutes, but I see only 20 or 48 if you have responded. So please, let's go. All right, guys, that's time. Wow, oh, sorry, I lied. That's not time. It's 25 out of 48 of you here. Let's get it in, please. Yes, Zion, your hand is raised, or is this by accident? I'll put it down for you. Okay, so it's only 26 out of 49 of you who have responded. Okay, then. My name is Celine. Celine, you need to give your first and last name. So first point off, 1 point off for Celine. My name's Javez. Okay, Javez, it's not my names. Okay, remember you're writing in a formal tone. So my name is Javez Poitier. I am a 9th grader at LW Young Junior High School. So please keep in mind that you want to ensure that you have that information. Now, if you write that you want them to attend as a special guest, that's too vague. As a special guest means that you just give me a special seat at the front. The prompt specifically said that you want the person to be the guest speaker. So you need to have either explicitly guest speaker, keynote speaker, or one of our featured guest speakers at the event, okay? Do not say special guest trying to get fancy. Okay, the West School Conference. Rihanna, again, what is the name of the event? All right, Tajane, I see that you have the name Natural Beauty. Okay, good. We don't need the information about where it's going to be held yet. Chenille, 9th grade at LW Young High School, to ask that you make an appearance to my, okay. So Chenille, we need to talk about this a little bit more as well, to ask you to make an appearance to my classroom. See this here, make an appearance. This is still too informal. You don't want them to show up and hail you. You want them to come and speak. There is a difference. If my busy schedule does not allow for me to waste time just to make an appearance, I will ask you to set up the Zoom call so I can speak to you via Zoom, as opposed to physically being in place. You have to be specific with what you want the person to do, okay? Ednisha, yes, speak at our conference, believing in yourself, good. See, Danea, you did exactly what I don't want you all to do, which is say hello. You've already said dare. Dare, the word dare is a greeting. It means hello. This, I hope your day has been going well. If you put this in here, I could put a big red mark through your paper because it shouldn't be here. You don't care about if their day is going well. To be honest, in professional circles, we hate to read that, okay? How my day going is not your business. We ain't friends. And I'm sorry to have to say it that way, but it's the truth, okay? So it is now 9:56. I have achieved the objectives for today's class. I will have the opportunity to review these at my leisure over the weekend. And when we come back next week, we're going to be focusing on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th paragraphs, with you all creating or writing your own letters of invitation at the end of next week. And I'm doing it this way because you guys clearly need to be drilled on it. I want to say thank you guys for all of your participation and your hard work. And I am very, very encouraged for now by what I'm currently seeing. And I'm hoping that it gets better. I don't know if Ms. Knowles has anything that she wants to say to you guys before I dismiss the class.
Nope, nothing at all.
All right, everyone, if you need, I will have